Hello everyone and welcome to VHS Sports on VPS Broadcasting. You're watching the Fighting Clan Boys Varsity Basketball team taking on Egg Harbor Township tonight. We're watching this on Comcast Channel 9 and Verizon Fios Channel 41. And you can check out our YouTube channel at VPS Broadcasting. So Egg Harbor Township wins the jump ball there. Vineland gets the rebound. Vineland getting set on offense. Egg Harbor keeping Vineland towards the outside. And that's going to be good for two for Vineland. Vineland gets the rebound again. Still keeping the Silver Eagles from scoring. Looks like that's going to be out on EHT. So Vineland's going to get a throw in here. Vineland loses control of the ball there, but looks like it's going to be out on Egg Harbor Township. So Vineland's going to get a little bit of a break with another throw-in. EHT giving Vine a lot of pressure, keeping them towards the outside of the court. And that's going to be good for another two. It's going to make this a 4-0 game with 6 minutes left in the first period. And Egg Harbor Township answers back pretty quickly there. Egg Harbor not giving Vineland an opportunity to bring the ball down. They're applying pressure right up front. Quick passes by EHT, and Vineland gets the rebound. Vineland's going to be bringing it down the court fast. And that's another two for Vineland. Good move by Vineland there. And that's another two for Vineland. Looks like Covered Township is going to get a opportunity for some free shots here. We get 2 shots. And that first one's going to be a miss. When you're down in the game, free shots like this could be very crucial. And he makes his second shot. And Coach Martine's going to call a timeout for Vineland. Looks like there's a little error with the scoreboard here out in the court, so coach just wanted to make sure everything was squared away. So that's not going to be counted as an official timeout. All right, Vineland's going to take their timeout here now. And if you listen carefully, you can hear the Vineland High School prep band playing. The prep band are select members of the marching band that like to come out and support the boys and girls basketball teams. We also have the Vineland High School winter cheerleaders out here and Vineland High School's mascot, Rowdy Rooster. It looks like Coach Martine just wanted to get his players adjusted and ready. Trying to keep this small lead that they currently have. And that's another score by Vineland. Looks like Egg Harbor is just looking for an opportunity to get a score here. And that's right off the rim, but Egg Harbor gets the rebound. And Vineland gets the ball back. Nice job by the Vineland defense. Almost a rebound for Vineland, but Egg Harbor got control of the ball. Looks like Egg Harbor is going to get another chance at some free shots here. His first shot is a miss. And he makes his second shot. That's going to make this a 10-4 game in Vineland's favor. With only 3.5 minutes left in the first period. A little miscommunication by Vineland there. EHT is going to get the ball back here. Looks like EHT is going to get a throw in here. Coach Martine a little frustrated with that call, speaking to the ref. And Vineland gets the rebound there. Bit of a high pass for Vineland. And that's right off the rim. Vineland gets the rebound. And that's going to be good for 2. Good defense by Vineland there, getting the ball back, not allowing EHT to score. And it looks like Vineland's going to get an opportunity for a couple free shots just after making another 2 points there. And Vineland makes their free shot, making this a 15-4 game. Another great defensive effort by Vineland, but EHT keeps control of the ball, and that's going to be out against Egg Harbor Township. So Vineland's going to get a throw in here. Looks like we're going to have another timeout here. Not sure who called it. I can only imagine it was Egg Harbor Township. Vineland's being very aggressive on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball, and they just need to keep that up and build on their lead, and they'll definitely have the advantage over Egg Harbor Township, who will be spending probably most of the rest of this first half, if not the game, trying to catch up to Vineland. And don't forget, you can follow Vineland Public Schools on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get all the latest updates from school officials. Coach Martine's probably telling his guys to keep up what they're doing. It's been working so far. Egg Harbor Township is definitely going to have to make an adjustment on defense, and they're going to need to start scoring some points if they don't want Vineland to get too much of a huge lead before going into halftime. We still have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first period. But these boys games, the clock tends to go pretty fast. Nifty moves by Vineland, almost a score. Vineland almost gets the ball back there. That's another questionable call there by the ref. But EHT is going to get the throw in there. Vineland gets the rebound. And that's good for Vineland. Good for 2. Looks like EHT is going to get another throw in here. EHT sending in some subs. Looks like Vineland's going to get a bit of a break there, getting the ball back. Going to give them some space between EHT defenders. And Vineland gets the initial rebound, but eventually loses it to EHT. And EHT gets another score. Now they only trail Vineland by 11. EHT is going to get an open net, but they failed to. Oh, they put it up there a couple times, a missed opportunity, but they keep the ball, and they finally get their score. Hopefully Vineland doesn't lose their momentum here. EHT applying a lot of pressure against Vineland. Vineland almost gets the rebound there, but EHT gets control, and that is going to be the end of the first period, with Vineland leading 17-8. It's definitely been, that was definitely Vineland's period. That was a lot of scoring by Vineland. EHT slowly catching up to them. Hopefully Vineland, they don't want to lose their momentum they've got going here, so EHT made the necessary adjustments on offense and defense, keeping Vineland from a couple opportunities to score while also scoring a few points for themselves. And the best thing for Vineland is to just keep their foot on the gas pedal, keep EHT from scoring, and keep building up on their lead that they have. Because there's nothing better than going into that locker room at halftime with a sizable lead. That definitely puts a lot more pressure on the other team. It causes them to make mistakes because they're trying to catch back up. And Vineland's going to start with the ball for the second period. We'll see what Vineland does here. It's right off the back of the rim there. EHT is going to take over the ball. Nice defense by Vineland there. That was good effort by Vineland there. And it looks like they're going to get an opportunity at some free shots here. This is his first shot. He's going to get one more. And he makes his second. That's going to make this a 10-point game. EHT loses control of the ball there for a second, but they recapture it. Nice defense by Vineland. Vineland trying to get set up here on offense, looking for an opportunity here. EHT applying a lot of pressure, keeping Vineland from getting in close to score. EHT gets the ball back here. And Egg Harbor scores. be Vineland's ball. Both Vineland and Egg Harbor Township setting in subs. Bit of a high throw there by Vineland. Kind of necessary though with the EHT players right in front of you. And that's going to be traveling against Vineland. Vineland sending in another sub. EHT gets the rebound. Great defensive effort by Vineland, keeping EHT from scoring. EHT not giving Vine a lot of space to work with. EHT gets back the ball here, and they're moving into the net fast. And that's great for EHT. Good play there. Looks like Vineland's gonna get 2 shots here. With about 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first half. Vineland still with a lead. Score is 18-12. This first shot is good. Both Vineland and EHT sending in subs. And he makes his second shot. It's going to make this an 8-point game now. A little miscommunication by EHT there. Gives Vineland the ball back. And they manage to capitalize on that with another 2 points. EHT almost gets the ball back there, but Vineland gets control. And it's going to be one-on-one down here. And Vineland makes the shot. Vineland getting set on defense here. Hopefully they can keep this momentum. And that's going to be out against EHT. Vineland's going to get the ball back here at half court. Or just about half court. And EHT steals from Vineland. Oh. And that's going to be a foul against Vineland, giving EHT some free opportunities here to score. His first shot. And the second one is good. Making this a 10-point game. With 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half of this game. Vineland still with the lead. Nice news by Vineland. It's going to be good for 2 there. Oh. So that is not going to count for EHT, and Vineland's going to get the ball back here. EHT applying pressure early on. Vineland loses control of the ball, but Vineland gets the ball back. And EHT recaptures the ball. And that's 2 for EHT. EHT's being very aggressive on defense, stealing the ball from Vineland. And that's going to be an easy 2 for the Silver Eagles. Looks like Coach Martin is going to call a timeout here. Probably a good move. Give his team a little breather, get them readjusted, because EHT's been answering back quick. Very aggressive on defense and just as aggressive on offense. I want to thank tonight's crew for this broadcast. It's going to be Mark McGill, Kayla Spire, Andrew Ellis. Our crew chiefs are Doug Diola and Ryan Steinbron. And our executive producer of VPS TV is Gia Missouri, the school district's public information officer. And you can always watch content by VPS Broadcasting on Comcast Channel 9 and Verizon Fios Channel 41. And you can check us out on YouTube by searching VPS Broadcasting. That's going to be the end of the timeout here. Hopefully Vineland can readjust for these last 2 minutes of the first half. Go into halftime with a lead. Be great for Vineland. They were up by 10 at one point. It's now an 8-point game. Vineland's gonna get 2 free shots here. He's gonna miss his first shot. And his second shot is a miss too. Vineland's going to let that go out, and they're going to get the ball back. Vineland losing control of the ball. EHT recovers. That's 2 for EHT. Vineland definitely needs to step it up a notch on defense. They don't want EHT to keep scoring like this. EHT being very aggressive on defense, not giving Vineland a lot of opportunities to go for a score. That's going to be a throw-in, it looks like. Now it's going to be a free throw for Vineland. Gonna miss his first shot. Vineland sending in a sub. makes the second shot. EHT gets the rebound, and Vineland gets the second, and they keep control of the ball with 30 seconds left in the first half of this game. Vineland goes in for a score and gets 2, making this a 9-point game now. Oh. EHT takes a nasty hit there. And they're going to get 2 free throws right here. First shot just a little short. Vineland sending in subs. And the second shot is a miss too. It looks like Vineland's going to keep control of this ball. Both Vineland and EHT staying up close. Last thing Vineland needs here is a turnover, causing another EHT score. Vineland loses control of the ball, but regains it. It's going to be a high pass by Vineland. Less than 10 seconds left. Vineland makes that shot there, making this a 10-point game. And they make their second shot. It's a long pass by EHT, and they go for 3, and they make it. And that is going to be the end of the first half of this game. Vineland leads EHT 31-23. Great efforts by both teams. Hopefully Vineland can take this lead, go in the locker room, stick with their game plan, and hopefully come out with a win at the end of this game. So we'll be back at the start of the third period. All right, welcome back to Vineland High School Boys Basketball. Fighting Clan taking on the Silver Eagles of Egg Harbor Township. Third period just getting underway here. Vineland leads 31-23. Vineland kept the lead throughout the whole first half, and hopefully they can not only extend that lead, but keep it. Oh, right out of the basket for Vineland, but they get the rebound and shoot it back up for 2. And it was a missed shot for EHT, and they throw it back in bounds to Vineland players. Looks like Vineland's going to keep possession of the ball down here in EHT territory. And that's good for another 2 for Vineland. This is what they need. Extend that lead, keep EHT from scoring. Vineland gets the rebound after a weird shot by an EHT player, but it's going to be the third rebound by Vineland, and it's going to be out against EHT after a little fumble with the ball there. And Vineland's going to maintain possession. And Vineland loses the ball, the EHT. And it's going to be good for two for the Silver Eagles. A little miscommunication by Vineland there, and EHT is going to get the ball back. If you heard a loud thump on your TV, that's because the ball actually hit our microphone down here. It's another two for Egg Harbor Township. Applying a lot of pressure against Vineland. And that works in Egg Harbor's favor. Vineland's gonna, it's like Vineland called a timeout there. Coach Martin went to get his players readjusted. Vineland still leads Silver Eagles 35-27 with 5 minutes and 43 seconds left in the third period. Don't forget, you're watching VPS Broadcasting on Comcast Channel 9 and Verizon Fios Channel 41. You can also watch content on YouTube if you search VPS Broadcasting. And don't forget, you can follow Vineland Public Schools on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for all the latest updates and official news from the school district. All right, Vineland's going to come back out here. It's going to be Vineland's ball. Let's see, Vineland's going to send in some subs. EHT keeping their players up. And that's a nice score by Vineland. Keeping this a 10-point game. Looks like Vineland's gonna get the ball there. That's going to be Vineland's ball again. Vineland's going to try and get something going here on offense. That's going to stay Vineland's ball. EHT stealing the ball from Vineland, and they got an open net down court. But Vineland keeps them from scoring and gets control of the ball back. Looks like that's going to be traveling on Vineland. EHT being very, very aggressive on defense. Vineland's gonna get the ball back. Got 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third period. 4:20. Vineland looking for someone open. EHT gets the rebound. Vineland keeps EHT from scoring there, but looks like they're gonna get 2 free shots. First shot is a miss. Vineland sending in a substitute. And he makes the second shot. EHT almost steals from Vineland. Vineland definitely needs to adapt with this very aggressive EHT defense coming into the second half of the game. Vineland still leads by 9. And they're going to get the ball here at half court. And that's good for 2 for Vineland. And that's going to be a 3-pointer for Egg Harbor Township. Starting to slowly chip away at Vineland's lead. Vineland's going to get the throw in here. Looks like, let's see here, EHT is going to get the ball now.
Over.
Huh. Vineland losing control of the ball there. EHT being very, very aggressive on defense now. I have a timeout here. Vineland's going to hopefully readjust and adapt to this aggressive defense. And hopefully they can get a little aggressive of their own on defense. Vineland still leads this game, but with fewer points, 39-33. 2 minutes and 53 seconds left of the third period. Both teams are going to come back out after this timeout. EHT steals the ball away from Vineland. Now they're getting adjusted on offense. Vineland giving a lot more space to EHT than vice versa. And that's a long shot by EHT, and they make it. Making this a 39-36 game. And that's 2 for Vineland. Still maintaining their lead, but it's not as high as it was. And another long shot by EHT. That's their 3rd of this period. And that's definitely not helping Vineland. And EHT steals with an open net. And that's an easy 2 for the Silver Eagles. This is now a tied ball game. Vineland's going to throw in here. Looks like Vineland's going to keep control of the ball here. EHT sending in a substitute. EHT almost steals from Vineland again, but Vineland keeps control of the ball. That's right off the rim. EHT keeps control of the ball. Their little shuffle there. Vineland gets the rebound. 30 seconds left in the 3rd period. EHT almost steals from Vineland, but they're going to go out of bounds there. Vineland with a EHT player right in his face trying to throw in the ball. Vineland trying to score, but EHT takes control of the ball. Nice moves by Vineland, but EHT keeps control. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd period with the score now tied at 41. I want to once again thank today's crew for this broadcast. That's Mark McGill, Kayla Spire, Andrew Ellis. Our crew chiefs are Doug Diola and Ryan Steinbrown. And the executive producer of VPS TV is Gia Missouri, the school district's public information officer. You're watching VPS Broadcasting, Vineland High School Boys Basketball against Egg Harbor Township. And we're going into the final period of this game with a tied score. EHT being very aggressive on defense, not giving Vineland a lot of opportunities to score. Vineland coming into this half with an 8-point lead. And it's got to be frustrating for the Fighting Clan that they're now tied. So hopefully Vineland can regroup and stick to the game plan that worked for the first half, giving them a nice lead. EHT steals from Vineland again, and they capitalize with 2 points. EHT now in the lead for the first time in this game. EHT almost regains control of the ball, but looks like Vineland's going to get a bit of a break here. Vineland sending in a sub. That's good for 2 for Vineland. A little struggle there to get that shot, but they make it. We're about a minute into the final period of this game. The score is still tied, 43-43. Make that 45-43 in EHT's favor. Some nice passing by Vineland. Keeps this game tied. And Vineland gets the rebound there. And they answer back with the score. Taking the lead once again. Hopefully Vineland can build on this momentum. Put pressure on the offense here. Keep them from scoring again, which they don't do, making this a tied game again, 47-47. Looks like Egg Harbor's going to send in the sub. Vineland is going to keep control of the ball here. And that's 2 for Vineland. Nice shot by number 31. Vineland in the lead again, 49-47, with 5 minutes and 44 seconds left in the game. And let's see what we got here. Looks like Egg Harbor's gonna get a throw in here. Vineland definitely not applying as much pressure on defense as EHT. EHT gets the rebound initially, loses control of the ball. And the refs are saying it's Egg Harbor Township's ball, but I can see that ball rolled right out of bounds from an EHT player. So Coach Martino of Vineland is definitely frustrated with that. And there's another long shot by EHT, and they missed that one. It looks like Vineland's going to get the ball back here. Vineland's going to get a free throw here. And he makes it. It's going to turn this into a 50-47 ball game. Still in Vineland's favor. And he misses his second shot. EHT gets the rebound. Looks like EHT is going to get the throw in here. They capitalize on that. They only trail Vineland by 1 now. Vineland having trouble finding someone open. EHT gets control of the ball. And they score and take the lead. With 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this fourth and final period. Vineland's going to get a free throw here. Vineland's also going to send in a sub. He makes a shot. Tying this game 51-51. And he misses his second, keeping this a tied game. Looks like EHT is going to keep control of the ball here. An undefended EHT player gets an easy 2 points, taking the lead. Vineland trying to get set on offense, trying to find an opening to get in the score. EHT is doing a great job of containing Vineland to the outside. EHT almost steals of Vineland. Vineland holding onto the ball a long time here. Looking for their opportunity to score, and there's one. And it looks like Vineland's gonna get some free throws here. makes his first shot. This is his second shot. EHT gets the rebound. Vineland steals the ball. And looks like EHT is going to get back the ball here after a big hit from a Vineland player. And EHT gets another 2 points. Vineland's going to have to hustle now with only 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in this game. Missed his first shot there. EHT going to send in a sub. And the second shot is a miss too. EHT gets the rebound and scores again, building on their lead of 57 to 52 with a minute and 15 seconds left in this game. And Vineland answers back with 2 points. And it looks like Vineland is going to go for a timeout here. Vineland only trails Egg Harbor Township by 3, but Vineland also doesn't have a lot of time left with only a minute and 7 seconds left in this game. So Vineland needs to get really aggressive on offense to score some points, but also apply pressure on defense to keep EHT from scoring more points. Definitely a frustrating situation for Vineland after leading most of this game. But I have to give credit to EHT for coming back and keeping this an interesting game. All right, EHT is going to start with possession Vineland almost gets a hand on the ball there, but EHT keeps control. And we're now under a minute left in this game. I can only imagine EHT is just going to kind of hold on to this ball here and drain the clock as much as they can. See if I can see through the crowd here. It looks like Vineland's gonna, or EHT is gonna keep control of the ball here. EHT just kind of passing the ball around, draining this clock down, which is now at 30 seconds. Vineland almost gets the ball back there after EHT is kind of playing around. Coach Martine's calling for a foul from the refs. See, this is going to make Vineland's job harder here. EHT makes these couple free scores. Looks like just a little issue with the crowd there. Security escorting someone out. And the EHT makes their shot. That's right off the rim for Vineland. Township's going to kind of hold on to the ball. Vineland a little frustrated on the court. And with only 3 seconds left in this game, it looks like EHT is going to go home with this one. Vineland put up a great effort the first half of this game, but EHT came back in the second half. And that's going to be good for his first shot. As is the second. And that is going to be the end of this game. EHT defeating Vineland 61-54. Definitely a frustrating loss for Vineland after leading most of this game, but both teams put up a good effort. And one last time, I want to thank tonight's crew: Mark McGill, Kayla Spire, Andrew Ellis, our crew chiefs, Doug Deal and Ryan Steinbrunn, and the executive producer of VPS TV, Gio Missouri. Don't forget, you can watch all VPS broadcasting content on Comcast Channel 9 and Verizon Fios Channel 41. And you can also check us out on YouTube by searching VPS Broadcasting. Thanks for watching.